everybody, I'm Danielle McCartan. We are in the wedding suite here at GIONDO on the Water for the Italian-American Baseball Foundation. I'm Danielle McCartan. He obviously is Brandon Nimmo of the New York Mets. And you have been a supporter of this organization for many years.
Yes.
What is that like for you to keep giving back to this organization as an ambassador to the game?
Well, as I get to mature in my career, you always look for opportunities to be able to give back because this game's given me so much. And so, to be able to try and help baseball expand over in Italy and for us to grow the game worldwide is a really big mission of ours and one that I'm buying big into. And so, obviously coming from the Italian heritage, Italy hits right at my heart. And so I want to be able to further it because it gave me an opportunity at such a great life to be able to play a game that I love as my job. And so I would love for, any number of Italian kids to be able to have that same opportunity.
Same opportunity. Now, Mike Piazza has taken over Team Italy, Squadra Italia.
Right. Yes.
What does that mean for you? What are you hoping to take from that?
No, it's great. I mean, I think it's just great leadership, and that's what it takes, to get things rolling in the right direction. And I know they have been for many years, but this is just another great step in the right direction. So I'm wishing Mike nothing but the best, and I know he's going to give it everything he has and be a really great ambassador for us. And
you are hoping, obviously, to play for the team in 21 World Baseball Classic.
Yes.
The Olympics, too?
So the Olympics, I believe... Did we qualify for it?
I'm not sure.
I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think we lost to Israel in that qualifier. But I am circled the World Baseball Classic on the calendar. So I just want to be healthy for it and obviously still be playing and just be ready for it. But it's definitely circled on the calendar.
So you met Mike Piazza, Team Italy. What's that like for you? Almost like full circle in a way.
It is great, and I've been able to talk to Mike a little bit, and he's imparted knowledge on me and been an open door on if I want to ask any questions. And so when you get someone like that, a Hall of Famer, to be able to be that open, it's very, very eye-opening. He brings a lot of great knowledge, and so I'm very excited, to be able to work with him in whatever way.
Fast forward to the Mets now, and I'm sitting in traffic, I'm looking at my phone, and notifications are coming up like the Mets are doing this, the Mets are doing that.
Yeah.
First of all, in the NL East, there has been a gigantic pitching advantage to teams not named the Mets.
Right.
As a hitter's perspective, what do you take away from that?
Well, I would argue that we started the pitching advantage, and then now everybody's caught up. And so everyone is trying to, again match and be able, if you can win the NL East, the Nationals proved it, if you can win the NL, or not even win the NL East, but just get into the playoffs, then you've got a real shot because these are good teams that you're playing each and every day.
Right.
And so Wheeler signed with the Phillies today. It was a tough loss for us. But I wish him nothing but the best, except for when we're facing him.
Of course.
And it's just one of those things where every day is going to be a grind. It's going to be a tough pitcher. I think Cole Hamels signed with the Braves, and there's just so many additions going. But it's because everyone realizes that now is a great time to go after it in the NL East. And if you do, you can be the best team in the big leagues. And so, it just means another year of facing great pitchers every day. But I think that prepares you for that playoff baseball. So come out on top, and you're well prepared.
Now, being competitive, being aggressive, the Mets just said also, like an hour before we got here, that the Wilpons are going to be giving up control of the team over the past, over the next 5 years. Apparently, the guy Cohen is very aggressive, and I think you guys now are the richest team in baseball.
Gotcha.
How does that equate to the product on the field?
I guess we'll all find out together. I obviously don't know Cohen personally. I don't know a lot about the transaction that's going on.
I don't think anybody does yet.
It's still a lot of speculation, and so until we start getting a little more hard evidence from it, then I'll be able to hopefully comment on it a little bit more. But it would be something where you're hoping to just be able to compete, and that's what we're trying to do right now. And whatever it may be, the owner changing, I don't know what those situations are, but we just want to win. And I think someone who wants to win, and if that's whether it's the Wilpons or whether it's Cohen, it doesn't matter to us. We want to win now, and I think we can do that. And so we're looking forward to whoever wants to buy in on that winning perspective.
And another change is obviously the manager, Mickey Callaway, out Carlos Beltran in. As a Mets outfielder, you and him, what are you hoping to learn from him?
There's a ton of things that I could learn from Carlos, and I'm going to try and be a sponge around him. A guy that's playing in the big leagues that long, there's nothing but knowledge that I can gain from him. So I'm just going to try and be an open book around him and just let him just impart on me whatever knowledge that he has, and try and ask him questions. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a great addition.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but if, the allegations against the Astros and him, what does that cast a shadow on the Mets? What is the takeaway from that?
Yeah, and I'm not really sure the role that either the Astros or him played in that, but, we do know that definitely things go on in the game that are right on the line of, suspect. And so, I think for us, we know as a core, as a young core that came up this year, what we're about and how we're going to go out there and try and compete. And obviously we're going to try and learn as much from him as possible, but by no means we're not going to, go try and go cheat or anything like that, but I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that he can impart on us and teach us, and that we can use in the game. And hey, if there's certain things, there's nothing illegal about stealing signs or something like that. It's obviously the video stuff that they're talking about. But if he wants to go ahead and teach us how to do some of that stuff, and
not the video stuff.
No, pick up some of the signs
right.
and whatnot. Anything that can help, especially with this big pitching move that's going on
right.
in the NL East.
Now, does it bother you? Because I get a lot of callers on WFA, and they want to play GM with me, and they're like, we need a true center fielder. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, this Nimmo, he could do it.
Yeah.
Does it bother you at all that those are talks that are happening?
Not really. I mean, to be quite honest with you, the people that I'm interested in having a good point of view of me are the people that are up in the front office and the owners, and as long as they understand that they understand the analytics of it and that right. I can play center field. Brody has come out and said if the season were to start right now, he's going to be our center fielder, and I appreciate that confidence. But in myself, I know I can play center field, and I know I can play it at a high level. There's a lot of people out there that would say otherwise, and that's fine. They're entitled to their opinions as well. But I know myself. I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I played center field since about 14 years old, and then played it all the way through the minor leagues. And no, I didn't really have any pitchers coming out and complaining to me, and I bring a lot to the table, not just defensively but offensively as well. Right, and so I'm not going to tell you that I'm the best center fielder that there is out there, but I also bring a lot more to the table offensively, I think. And so I'm going to more than hold my own in center field. And unfortunately, I ran into a tough injury last year, and that didn't help things. But coming back, and I think I proved that I can handle myself. And I think I've proved over the years that I'm more than capable out there.
How's the neck?
It's great. Good. Yeah, thank you for asking. It's been good. I'm moving well, and just doing the 10 to 15 minutes of rehab every day, and it's really helped everyday life and the workout and baseball and all that stuff, for me to be able to move normally. And so that was what I wanted. I wanted to be able to play the way that I've learned and the way I've grown up playing, and I was able to do that in September.
Good. Brandon Nimmo is about to participate in my pasta guessing competition.
Oh, boy.
They get harder. There's 4 of them. Each of them gets a little harder. Okay. So those are what?
I want to say ravioli.
Yeah, good.
All right, good. All right.
One for one.
Yeah,
sorry. 1 for 1.
Oh.
No.
Linguine? No. What do we got?
Those are penne.
Oh, penne. All right.
You have no chance on these then.
Terrible. I want to say, those are like the bell pasta, like mac and cheese stuff.
All right, or orecchiette.
Oh, no, okay.
All right, you have no chance on this either.
Angel hair pasta.
God, bucatini. Hopefully he can hit the ball better than he just performed on that. All right, I'm Dana McCartan. He's Brandon Nimmo, my favorite Met of all time, and thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.